Good morning, welcome along to Monday's English lesson. Hope you're all doing okay. Now today's session is optional. Now what that means is it kind of depends on how far you've managed to progress with the script for The Little Shop of Horrors, practicing The Little Shop of Horrors and also recording The Little Shop of Horrors, because as it says on the screen there, we want it in the special folder by 9 a.m. on the 20th. That's not too far away. So if you've managed to do that, challenge yourself a little bit further by having a go at this particular task today. So just have a read down the checklist to make sure that you've managed to achieve the most important thing this week, which is getting your script done and your movie sent to Ms. Halls and I. If that's you, then let's read on. So today's class, to use and apply age-appropriate vocabulary to context. You've done these activities before, okay? So on the right-hand side, you've got a selection of age-appropriate words that we want you, first of all, to find out what they mean and then to apply them into a sentence that makes sense. Ideally, something to do with The Little Shop of Horrors. So I'm going to say the words to you now. If you need to practice saying them first of all, that's absolutely fine. And actually, it's probably quite a good idea. So starting from the top, we have convenience. Then we have correspond. Then we have criticize. Notice that's I-S-E. The American spelling is I-Z-E. Next we have curiosity. Then we have definitely. Then we have desperate. Then we have determined, one of my favourite words. And finally we have develop. So again, from the top we have convenience, correspond, criticize, curiosity, definitely, desperate, determined, and then develop. So the first thing you'll need to do is to use a dictionary and to find out what those words actually mean. Next thing is to try and apply them to a factual sentence that's something to do with The Little Shop of Horrors. Not easy for all of those words, but just try and be creative and I'm sure you'll manage to do okay. Now, if you can't and you've tried really hard, apply them to The Little Shop of Horrors, that's fine, just put them into any sentence to show us that you've understood what these words mean. Now there are some examples here on the page right in front of you, starting off with number 1, which is convenience, going down to number 8, which is develop. Okay, so work your way through those words. If you want to come to a clinic later on for a little bit of help, you're more than welcome to do that. Miss Halls and I will go through what these words, how they can be applied and what some of the words mean. It would be good if you can look in a dictionary prior to the session. We can look online to find out what the words mean, but it will show us a little bit more independence, a little bit more foresight. If you've got an idea what the word means, but perhaps are struggling to apply it to the story we've been learning, that's absolutely fine. We can give you some help with that. Okay, so again, learning target today to use and apply age-appropriate vocabulary to context. Context is The Little Shop of Horrors. Hope to see you at clinic later on. Take care, chaps. See you soon.